Welcome back, folks. This is Trufflez, and we're here with another episode of the survival series. So last episode, we started work on our slime farm and then ran into a big issue, and that is the fact that we don't have any more picks that actually, have efficiency or anything good on them. So, yeah, the big reason why we don't have that is because our current method of XP gathering, which is the cave spider spawner, is pretty crap. And I used to get a lot of my XP from the cow farm that we got over there. And now that I've killed off most of those cows, that's really not a viable source of XP anymore. So the 23 levels I have on me, I got entirely from mining. So we do have quite a fair bit of resources now. And I believe we should use those resources to come up with a blaze farm. So it's finally here. We're finally going to be ditching the cave spider spawner and opting for more efficient method of getting XP. So let me just hop into a creative testing world and we'll figure out how to engineer one of these things. Alright, we're here in the redstone testing world, and this is actually my second take because my first take was a 5-minute long sequence with no cuts, and I am no Tom Scott. So let's get straight to it here. I opted for a funnel-based design as opposed to an old-school rail system. That one has technical problems that I'm not going to get into, but I've got an NBT-edited blaze spawner here. This thing outputs like 4 blazes every second or something like that. So we can stress test this device just to see if it works. So yeah, as you can see, it's a funnel design. Basically, everyone's made one of these types of things before. All it does is push the blazes all the way down to 1 block. Of course, as you can see, I'm using tripwires for all the levels except for the very bottom one, which uses pressure plates so that it reliably gets blazes down to 1 block. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. It's fairly simple, and yeah, let's just build this thing, shall we? So in total, I believe it takes something like 80 pistons. I think I probably mentioned that already, but who knows. And of course, you need 80 iron, 80 slime balls per sticky piston. So yeah, it's going to take a big chunk out of our iron supply, but I think other than that, we should be good to go. So let's head into the nether, clear out some space, and figure out how this thing will go. And we are here. We do have 2 of these things, but they are not close enough together to be able to utilize both of them at the same time. And why didn't I bring any torches? Okay, we are under the blaze spawner, and as you can see, I've had this thing disabled just by filling in all the possible places where there can be a blaze spawn in. And I've gone ahead and added our first ring here. This will have our tripwires on it. So I guess what I'll do here is just mine out the side blocks and start laying down our sticky pistons. And then I'll just do that for each additional layer, clear out all the space, and have all the sticky pistons laid out because frankly I don't have anything else on me besides sticky pistons. So yeah, I'll just get straight to that then. Huh. I don't know how we managed that, but we came up 1 piston short. I must have misclicked somewhere. Ah, yes, right at the very beginning, it looks like I've accidentally placed 1 extra piston right there. So we'll just hop down and place that, and I think that's good to go. Now all that's left to do is to craft up all the glass blocks, which we'll be needing. Actually, I don't know about that. I mean, 80 glass blocks? Yeah, I guess it's possible. All the glass blocks will go on these sticky pistons, and all the sticky pistons already have stone bricks behind them, so we don't have to worry about that. What we do have to worry about is clearing out the space on the outside of these pistons so we can wire it all up and get to all that. But unfortunately, both of our picks are just about out. So yeah, I guess we'll activate this blaze spawner actually, and kill off some blazes until we finally get up to level 30. Or, another thing we could do, and this is probably a really stupid idea, but I think it's a perfectly reasonable idea myself, is to just go outside and anger some zombie pigmen. Oh, I'm not sure if you've seen this yet, but since we did that mountain project, this whole place looks totally different now. the another word form that is. So yeah, it's definitely a very interesting look to it. Like I've said before, this was my intent originally, was to have this thing underground and to have like a really dark look to it. But I don't think I'll be keeping it like this. Maybe I'll just make some fake walls or something, or I don't know. I'll figure out something to do with this. I definitely want to have like some kind of arches or something going down the middle here, so you have some sense of scale. But other than that, still not too sure. But we're not going to do anything with this today. Just wanted to show you what that thing looked like. Okay, so let's see what we get here. I've got a pick. I just really hope we get efficiency something. Efficiency 4. Guess it's all right. Also book, just to see what we get. Impaling. That didn't sound too good. Anyway, I think I'll just stick with the efficiency 4. It's not great. I was wondering if our ladders here was actually causing problems with getting higher level enchantments. So I'm going to actually test this in the cave spider spawner and see if we get a different enchantment. Here we are. And efficiency 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have these tables set up right. So that's pretty much all we're going to get, I guess. And it's just efficiency 4. That's very disappointing. Hey. Okay, so repairing this one with just minerals, so that's not how you do it. Of course, this is not the most efficient way to repair an item. I just want to see how much it's going to cost. Where did that thing go? Here. And yeah, so that's 19. We can combine it with efficiency 4, which won't do anything. That's 22. And unfortunately, I don't have another... Oh, this one, yeah. 17. So it's a little bit more expensive, but yeah. Oh, wow, I think it actually did it. What is on this? Oh, yeah, it's a Fortune 3 pick. Totally forgot about that. So now we can combine our Silk Touch with Unbreaking, and I guess we're just going to have this be our new pick. Either way, we've got a brand new pick, pretty much, so I think it's time for us to get on with the rest of the episode. And here we are. Now, to recap, even though it wasn't really a whole lot of time for you, it definitely was for me since that last cut. I need to clear out all the space behind... Let's see. Oh, wow, that is amazing. Having efficiency 5 is like just a beautiful thing. Anyway, so I need to clear all the space behind here so we can put our timing circuits and our clocks and stuff back here. And yeah, so let me just go ahead and do that. Whoa! Alright, the space has been cleared out now, and it really took no time at all, thanks to our efficiency 5 pick. But take a look at that. Daggum. Actually, it does go up a couple more blocks, because yeah, we have the whole ceiling filled in around that spawner. So yeah, it does go up like probably 5 blocks on top of that. And in addition to that, I haven't put in the crusher system yet, or our blaze transportation system, so this will actually go down even further, maybe another 7 or 8 blocks, something like that. Obviously, we don't have the redstone wired up yet, and I'm not sure if I'll even be able to get to that today. I just wanted to get some of this stuff put down, and yeah. So it is pretty impressive looking at it from this angle, I have to say. Alright, so check this out. So this is our portal to go to, I believe, the jungle biome, maybe the desert or something. I can't quite remember. It hasn't been, haven't gone through there in a while. But we have this new tunnel off in this direction. And just take a look at this. Right around this corner is our new blaze spawner. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, originally what we were doing was we were heading into that tunnel. We were going down to the nether fortress and then running all the way across the nether fortress to the other side, where we would go up a set of stairs and then go across our platform, which we made for wither skeletons, and then head all the way back along this massive tunnel. But now all we have to do is go a little bit farther and make a right, and we're right here. So that's going to be quite useful. I know it's raining, but you know what? I really need ice for the nether tunnels. So I was thinking of putting an ice road in between our new blaze spawner and, well, home, because, well, boats on ice is just the fastest way to go. But unfortunately, it's going to take quite a lot of ice. So I'm going to head out, gather some up, and see what we end up with. Yeah, let's just hope that's enough ice. Hopefully. Now what we gotta do is dig out the floor in our nether tunnel and replace it with these ice blocks. Crap. We are not in the right place for this at all. Yeah, so it looks like our nether tunnel is actually done, and I have enough leftover ice to just, you know, I'll be able to go back in and fill in all the gaps, so might as well go ahead and do that. And that is it for the entire ice fridge. Let's give it a test, shall we? So, yeah, I mean, I still need to light this place up. There's definitely going to be some spawns on the track, so we won't be able to get up to full speed here, case in point. But we should be able to get a pretty decent clip for most of the way. But yeah, so we got a pretty nice nether tunnel now, but we're getting off track. So I think we need something like, well, basically a stack. We need an entire stack of torches. So let me see if I got the resources for that. Easy stuff. It's a good thing we really have a lot of redstone. So just craft those torches, and there we go. Now I believe 32 of that is going toward redstone repeaters. So looks like we have just the right amount. That's cool. You know, when it comes to redstone, you really can't have too much. And let's just test this thing out again. I mean, I just really want to get a feel for how much faster this is. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so looks like we need to fill in all the gaps. And of course, we are still getting some zombie pig. Oh man, getting whiplash there. We are still getting zombie pigmen on the track because they are just simply walking from the sides. And yeah, we're already here. So it's only been like a couple of seconds, really. That's pretty good. So we build these little rings. These are the platforms on which blazes will fall down onto and then get pushed across. There's going to be tripwires on all these. But in order to get those tripwires functional, we actually have to run the wire out. I believe we'll have one block here and then another block with string on top of it. It's just going to be empty. There's not going to be a block here, just string. And then this is where the tripwire hook goes, and then this will be the block on which we place the tripwire hook. So I believe we might be able to figure out a way to do this easier. That might be where the tripwire goes. So there's going to be a tripwire hook, then a string, and then it's going to go all the way across. There'll be another block here and a tripwire hook on that block right there, if I have my layout correct. I'll tell you what, the redstone in survival really sucks. Well, I guess now all that's left to do is start to build our control circuits. And this is going to be a long and repetitive task. Alright, I believe this is the final stretch. All we gotta do is wire up our bottom circuit here. I think it's something like this. We have to invert the input signal and then run it into, I guess, a block of some kind. Yeah, that'll probably work. And run some redstone on top of that, kind of like this. And on the other side of this, we need to run a pad of comparators. This will be a clock circuit, a rather fast clock to be exact, something like that. And then we'll run this into our side piston right here, and I'll just repeat that on the other side and we'll see if it works. Okay, so theoretically what should happen is when we step on any of those pressure plates, these 6 repeaters, or pistons on both sides should extend, and then these two pistons should rapidly pulse. So here we go. Yeah, that looks good to me. So yeah, I think now we just gotta put in all the tripwires, all the string, and we'll see if the whole system works. Okay, I guess the question is, do we have enough string? I really don't know. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just hope that my redstone is perfect, and we'll just start putting in glass. Okay, I think all our wiring is in place now, and I covered up all the areas where I could cover up, at least where a blaze could have line of sight to a nearby player. So I guess one way to test this thing out would be to drop in ourselves, but taking out these corner blocks here will increase the chances of a blaze actually spawning there. And how is this possible? What the heck? So the glass blocks here are extended. That shouldn't technically be possible, but well, I guess we've seen it. So I think we might have to just put like a debug button here to reset that, just in case that happens. So yeah, as I was saying, we can just try dropping down ourselves. So I guess we'll just do that. Okay, I think that worked. And we'll try the other side. Yeah, I mean, that works. Okay, we're back in the redstone testing world, and I've got yet another crazy looking contraption. So yeah, if you've seen this little water trick I've done with the trapdoor, the fence gates, then you'll probably have an idea of what these are for. That is for a lava system. So yeah, we'll have some dispensers at the top that will dispense out lava, and hopefully this prevents those blazes from spawning. So let's just set this to midnight, and we'll see if blazes spawn in. The heck? Well, that explains it. Apparently birch fence gates are flammable. Who would have thunk? Well, looks like it might not actually be possible to prevent blazes from spawning in our farm. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to live with it. I guess it's back to the survival world. Alright, so I went ahead and cleared out some space and set up a pretty rudimentary system here. This is not a crusher, as I probably mentioned earlier in the video. This is simply a block that will prevent blazes from going up inside the machine once we aggro them. So I guess the only thing left to do then is fill in the top and turn this thing on. And once we turn it on, there isn't any going back. So I guess what we'll do is just lock ourselves in and hope for the best here. They're going to start spawning basically immediately, so yeah. Oh crap, I forgot that we're using tripwire. So the items that we're dropping is triggering the system. And I'm probably not going to be able to pick up those items, so I'll just wait the 5 minutes out. Ay. Okay, well, that thing's working. And we should start seeing some blazes down here, so yeah, I guess that's good. I guess we'll AFK here until all those items despawn. Alright, so we've been AFK here for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. I just edited the video, and yes, this is the exact same day as when this video is supposed to go up. So, anyway, so we've got, oh boy, that does not look good. Well, we're still getting decent frame range, so that's okay. Anyway, we've got about 160 blazes in there, I think, and the nice thing about this little system I've got here is it prevents new blazes from coming in while we are trying to kill these guys off, because it will not be easy to get rid of all these guys. And I really should have brought some potions for this, but let's just keep at it here and see. Wait a second. This has sweeping edge. Oh, this might work. The problem is we're hitting new blazes every single time, so really what's damaging the majority of the blazes is the sweeping edge. And even still, this is probably going to be a really inefficient way of doing this. Yeah, we still haven't killed another blaze yet, so I think I'll actually go and grab some potions and come back. Alright, so it's a good thing I brought some potions because, man, if we didn't have these potions on us, then we would have been screwed. Anyway, so I think it takes 4 instant damage 2 potions to kill these guys all from my testing. Of course, you didn't see that because I edited it out, but anyway. Wait, how do you... Oh crap, these are the wrong friggin' potions. It's a good thing we have blaze rods, because I'm going to be brewing them up into splash potions then. Be right back. There, that's just me being really prepared. So, let's see, we got a couple more blazes coming down. So yeah, this block thing kind of functions as a gate to prevent new blazes from coming down, but you might notice I put this ring in here. So this is actually the height we have to stand at for the blaze spawner to be active, but while we're down here, the blaze spawner isn't doing anything, so that's cool. I don't think those guys are going to be coming down anytime soon, so let's just get this over with, and yeah. So that's... Oh boy, that's a tick rate. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, interesting. I guess our sword did a lot of damage there. Let's see what level we get up to. This is definitely a lot of XP. Wow-wee, that was a lot of XP. And for a pretty short amount of time, I'd say. After all, this thing does put out twice the amount of XP as the cave spider spawner, and is actually more efficient at getting blazes down to where you have to kill them in comparison with the cave spider spawner. So yeah, this project was a success, and we actually got it done in 1 episode. Unlike, I said before that I was going to be trying to do smaller projects and, you know, keeping things spread out over a couple of episodes or so, but that wasn't really the case for this project, was it? But we really did need an XP grinder, a system for getting us back up to levels when we die or do something stupid. So now, we might be able to finally get to the slime farm. That will be maybe plans for next episode? Who knows? But until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.